Mother Nature is known to play by no rules. The struggle for survival only belongs to the fittest and strongest. Out in the wild, animals are known to go to extreme measures for their survival, and even that of their offsprings. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Forever Green. From collisions for mating rights to fighting for survival, we showcase to you 10 of the biggest animal clashes recorded on camera. And you should stick around for number 1, as you can be rest assured that out there, it's a dog-eat-dog society, and fighting is the order of the day. Number 10. Lions versus hyenas. The king of the jungle has few predators who are bold enough to challenge him. One of those daring enough does not rely on strength nor size, but rather uses brains to take on the king. Renowned for being the most ruthless and cunning savages, hyenas are probably the most underestimated carnivores out in the wild. From stealing other predators' kills to eating prey while still alive, we can agree that they are opportunistic. However, hyenas can as well hunt and kill on their own when need be. Their strong teeth and powerful jaws, which deliver a bite force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch (psi), are enough to crush bones with the skull included. Commonly known as the scavengers of Africa, hyenas work in packs to mob lions of their kill. By creating chaos and confusion, they swiftly steal chunks, and if overpowered, the lion is chased away from its kill. However, this only works when the hyenas outnumber the lion. Unfortunately, the lion in this video didn't receive the memo that numbers are of importance. Finding herself all alone amid a clan of hyenas, this lioness faces her nightmare, being the prey. The hyenas attack the lioness, biting her on and tossing her up in the air. Just imagine, 10 plus hyenas against one lioness. The odds are surely not on her side. Luckily for the lioness, her pride hears the commotion and rushes just in time to her aid. What would you do if you saw such a grotesque sight? Yell? Cry? Try to help? Let us know in the comments section below. Number 9. Elephants versus lion. Elephants are without a doubt the world's largest land animals. Adult elephants boast of no predators because their size is intimidating enough to any predator. However, they are sometimes scared when it comes to packs of wild cats, as some adult elephants have suffered under the paws of these wild cats. The most they can do is charge at the wild cats and make good use of their powerful tusks. Lions, on the other hand, are the kings of the jungle, which makes them relatively fearless of any creatures. Despite them holding this title, other animals still dare to attack them. Lions clash with other animals when territories are crossed, when there's fresh carcass involved, and when they just feel the need to show dominance. This herd of elephants were moving towards the watering hole when they suddenly come across a pride of lions in their way. The elephants immediately become agitated by the presence of the lions. An angry elephant is a dangerous elephant, and the nearby lions seem to know this, as they quickly get out of the elephant's way. Little do these elephants know that a larger pride of lions is right next to the watering hole feasting on a buffalo. The elephants become even more agitated at the sight of the lions. They reluctantly charge at the lions, with one of them taking the lead. At first, the lions are unmoved, and the lead elephant retreats, but it is immediately joined by the herd's lead female. She bravely charges at the lions while letting out the loudest trumpets. The lions are forced to flee for safety, as they do not want to be under the mercy of an angry 6-ton elephant, or her enormous trunk and tusks that are capable of tossing them miles away. What is even more astonishing is that the matriarch elephant attacks the carcass that the lions were feeding on. She slowly retreats, having passed a message to the shocked lions. Number 8. Hyenas versus vultures. Hyenas and vultures have one thing in common. Yes, you guessed it right. They're both scavengers. In simple terms, they're the cleanup crew in the jungle. While most carnivorous wild animals are equipped to hunt for their own food, these two groups prefer to eat after other animals. And if they get lucky, they might land on an untouched carcass. They're both cooperative when it comes to looking for food. Hyenas and vultures may not be great hunters, but they are good at stealing fresh carcass. Not once have these animals forced wildcats to walk away from their well-deserved meals. In this video, two antelopes are busy fighting and have unfortunately let their fight distract them from the looming danger surrounding them, a hungry lioness. And since the lioness knows the perfect time to pounce on her prey, she grabs this opportunity by its horns. The fighting antelopes have no chance to escape, and the lioness succeeds at making a kill. She is, however, aware that she is not the only one interested in eating the antelope that she had just killed. She pulls the carcass away in hope of eating it peacefully. Before she can even have a bite, a pack of hyenas approach, and vultures hover over the scene. The vultures land on the ground and wait for their chance to eat the fresh carcass. The lioness knows that she cannot enjoy her meal with hyenas nearby, so she quickly chases them away. She, however, notices that the hyenas have outnumbered her, and they could easily overpower her. She is left with no choice but to ditch her hard-earned meal. The vultures do not hesitate to dig in, and the hyenas watch as the vultures feast. Being the carcass strippers that they are, the vultures clean up the carcass really good that nothing is left for the hyenas and jackal. The vultures are so full that they can hardly initiate flight. 7. Monkeys versus lions. It is said that monkeys are the only animals that closely resemble human beings. That could not be further from the truth, as monkeys have constantly exhibited human-like behaviors. They are very vocal when it comes to expressing themselves. Each sound they produce has a meaning. They are also compassionate creatures, as they often look out for each other. They can also be cheeky and sneaky, but overall, they are friendly. While they are equipped with sharp claws, monkeys prefer to just flee from trouble. Every animal in the jungle craves for some peaceful time to bask in the sun, dip their bodies in water, eat, relax, and play. In this case, the lions were doing exactly that, relaxing and playing with their cubs, but so are the monkeys. Things take a quick turn as one of lions unleashes its hunting mode. A monkey watching from the top of a tree senses the danger and warns the rest of the troop by producing sounds. The pride of lions approaches the troop of monkeys and begin to chase them. The monkeys on the ground are wise enough not to fight back, but instead, they flee and jump off into the river. Since the water is not the lion's favorite spot, they are left watching as the monkeys swim to safety. Unfortunately, one little monkey was left behind, and a lion manages to catch just before it jumps into the river. The lion is helped out of the steep riverbed by another lion. The watching monkeys mourn as the lions mercilessly tear apart the captured monkey. Just look at these sad faces. Before we move on to our next animal clash, be sure to leave us a like, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more phenomenal content.
Look at this baboon defending itself against a lioness.
Number 6. Hyenas baboon troops. Baboons boast of being the largest monkeys in the world, weigh up to 36 kilograms. They are social beings and often look out for each other. They are usually friendly, but they could quickly become dangerous when provoked. Trust me, no animal wants to willingly experience the wrath of their long canines. Hyenas baboons can live in troops of as large as 400 members with no dominant leader. They prefer to spend their nights high up in cliffs, where it's difficult for their predators to reach them. The large group may be further divided into small troops governed by a male. While the cliff may be safe, it does not meet their food and water needs. So every day, they are forced to get down their safe place to go look for food. The male baboons lead the way down the cliffs. If a female takes a step ahead of the male, it is thoroughly disciplined. The baboons proceed as troops, with young ones riding on their mother's back. On this particular morning, this troop of baboons is treated to a rude shock as they note that another troop of baboons has been using the same cliff as their home. This rival troop is far much bigger and is heading their way. The rival troop doesn't seem to be coming in peace. The first troop flees, and the war begins immediately. The male baboons attack each other to settle score, and they steal females in the process. When the storm is calmed, the troops gather, and any females that had strayed during the war are thoroughly punished. For these Hyenas baboons, discipline is the order of the day. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. Number 5. Crocodiles versus Hippos. Crocodiles boast of having the strongest bite force in the world. They are fearless enough to take on large animals, and when it comes to sneak attacks, no animal can outdo a crocodile. Coupled with a powerful tail, crocodiles are among the deadliest animals in the planet. It is a no wonder that majority of wild animals are frightened by the sight of a crocodile. More often than not, crocodiles and hippos occupy the same habitat. It is common to find a group of hippos and crocodiles harmoniously living in a pool of water. Because they encounter each other quite often, disagreements are bound to happen. While many animals shiver at the sight of a crocodile, hippos are not bothered. When provoked, hippos have been known to attack crocodiles and successfully put them in their place. They may not be carnivorous, but the slightest commotion in its environment could quickly turn a hippo into an animal's worst nightmare. In Kruger National Park, South Africa, tourists were treated to a jaw-dropping scene as they watched 2 young hippos approach a group of about 3 crocodiles at the sandy shore. At such a young age, these little hippos seem to know their place and are not intimidated by the sight of the crocodiles. They sniffed the crocodiles, and one of them even pushed a crocodile out of its way. The crocodiles make no effort in attacking the hippos. One of the hippos drink water, while the others make itself comfortable to bask and nap. And now, it is riddle time. What is as big as an elephant, but weighs nothing? Can you solve it? Be sure to let us know in the comments section below. Number 4. Spotted hyena versus wild dogs. With its rounded ears and less prominent mane, the spotted hyena, also known as the laughing hyena, is the most social of all the carnivorous mammals. Being the master of opportunity by taking advantage of other animals' kill, they are the true scavengers of Africa. The laughing hyena has the capability of eating and digesting both skin and bone, as well as other animal waste, a capacity that other carnivores lack. Traditionally, the spotted hyena was depicted as a grave robber, able to uncover the grave and feast on the carcass. Ew. The African wild dogs are skilled hunters, and thus, hyenas tend to hang out around them, using every little chance they get to steal a bite, if not chunks of the wild dog's kill. The relationship between these two is, however, one-sided, as it only benefits the kleptoparasitic hyenas. Unfortunately, besides mobbing them of their prey, hyenas also tend to kill these African wild dogs. As seen in this video, this spotted hyena has killed one of the wild dog pack members, and the others want to avenge his death. Working cooperatively, the wild dogs take turns biting the legs and belly of the hyena repeatedly. The hyena tries as much as it can to hide its legs, whilst crying out loud for backup. Luckily for him, backup arrives and manages to chase the wild dogs away. The hyenas are able to secure a meal, but one of them has paid the cost. Number 3. African buffalo versus lion. It is documented that on average, the African buffalo tramples, gores, and kills over 200 people every year. From wannabe daredevils to hunters and poachers, this death toll is enough to tell just how aggressive these big bulls are. From its temperament, it shows that the African buffalo has never been domesticated, and therefore, for a piece of advice, you better not leave that tour van while out there on your safari drive. A water buffalo, on the other hand, is domesticated, and unlike their Asian counterparts, the African buffalo is a member of the African Big Five game. Lions remain the #1 predators who prey on the African buffalo. In a typical lion pride, the lioness is tasked with hunting prey, while the lion protects the pride. However, when the prey at hand involves a huge animal, like the African buffalo, then the king of the jungle is summoned. In this video, 2 lions have successfully managed to take down a buffalo for their pride's next meal. Well, almost. Until a herd of buffaloes comes charging at them to try and save their friend from the jaws of death. Using its huge horns, one of the buffaloes tries to toss one of the lions into the air, but the lions flee before any harm falls on them. If well projected, the buffalo horns are lethal enough to pierce vital organs, which results in fatalities. Luckily for these lions, they manage to flee and live to tell their tale. Number 2. Dogs versus monkeys. In the past, it was unheard of to find domestic dogs having an encounter with monkeys. However, in recent years, more monkeys have moved to urban and semi-urban areas in search of food. You can find them just about anywhere. Because of this reason, domestic dogs and monkeys have had more interactions than ever before. While dogs are undeniably man's best friend, some of them are not privileged to be in a loving home. They are forced to look for food in trash cans or hunt birds and other small animals. In this video, what seems to be stray domestic dogs are busy relaxing when they suddenly spot a group of monkeys. The dogs decide to chase the monkey, but their effort go unrewarded as the monkeys swiftly climb the nearby trees. The monkeys have an advantage over the dogs, and they know it. They slide down the tree trunks and quickly climb them when the dogs are just about to catch them. They do this fast enough so that their tails are also out of reach of the dogs. The dogs are not skilled enough to go up the trees, let alone balance on those feeble branches. The puppies, however, are very keen on the monkeys. They have several good chances to catch the monkey, but they are not experienced hunters. Their loud barks manage to scare away the monkeys. It takes only a few minutes before the monkeys note how scared the puppies are. The monkeys begin to chase and scare away the puppies. The puppies are here to play, but the adult dogs just want to hunt. So, the adult dogs take their initial position and start chasing the monkeys. Their efforts are yet again futile, as the monkeys take refuge in the trees. It's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber wondering about what appears to be a standoff between a pool of crocodiles and a streak of tigers just before they engage in a fight. If you come across a mysterious photo online and want us to look into it, just send it over and we may even feature it on a future video. Now, we looked into this picture and are excited to reveal to you that it is indeed big cats do prey on crocodiles when easier prey becomes scarce. This hence takes us to our number 1. Big cats versus crocodile. Jaguars are known to be solitary, adept predators who are opportunistic and are masters in the stalk and ambush technique of catching prey rather than chasing. Being obligate carnivores, jaguars solely depend on animal flesh for their bodily nutrients and energy requirements. The king of the rivers, just like jaguars, is an ambush predator. His technique is, however, only helpful when prey is in the water or drinking the water. In this video, a jaguar is seen slowly strolling down the rainforest towards the river with its eyes set on one thing: a crocodile. The jaguar slowly approaches and crouches on the riverbank, with the mangrove trees providing cover as he stalks the crocodile. Up the riverbank, the crocodile cannot see, and thus, the jaguar has an upper hand from this blind spot. When the right opportunity arrives, the jaguar jumps into the river, and for a second or two, a tussle between the two ensues. The jaguar, armed with a powerful bite enough to pierce through hard shells of most of the armored reptiles, bites directly through the skull of the crocodile, between the ears, and delivers a fatal blow to the brain. It then drags the crocodile out of the water and heads to enjoy its meal. Just how powerful is the jaguar that it can drag the crocodile out of the water? Truly, the jaguar is the king of the rainforests. Or, what do you think? Leave a comment below. In this other video, a streak of tigers probably in the need of a drink faces a float of crocodiles in the watering hole. The tigers are wary of the crocodiles, and the amount of lethality that they possess, and therefore decide to hang on the safe shore. And that's it for the 10 biggest animal clashes recorded on camera. While these clashes can be bloody and brutal, they are definitely gripping to watch as well. Which of these clashes got you petrified? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to smash that like button as well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and check out more videos on nature and animals on the Forever Green channel. We'll be back soon with another video, but until then, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.